Why?
Well, I had to stop you from moving.
break your back.
Yeah, well, I had to pay you back for that.
It's gonna hurt, you know.
Yeah.
Ass.
Oh, Oh, so does he fall into unconsciousness?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Was I standing over the hole watching this?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's a bit overkill.
I had to do something. I can barely move.
No. If it was overkill, you'd all be dead by now.
Can I make a...
And then he falls unconscious.
Can I make a medicine check to, determine how severe this wound is that I've just caused?
Yes. You can see that his suit's pretty much a fucked wreck, and he's leaking some kind of thing out the shoulder here. And
You don't look that good at the moment. You're leaking fluids.
Oh, really? I had to cancel diagnostics, so I don't know what's happening.
And you're in old film canisters. There's a lot of film down there. I suggest leaving there before you spark the place, because this will explode.
Would I be able to carry him out?
yeah.
Okay,
So
so
if I remember what your strength is,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be.
I think he's wondering more with the condition of the suit. So
No, he's not you. His
Oh,
work
okay.
isn't greatly excessive. He's
Yeah.
just very strong.
Okay, right. So I'll try to carry him out of the room.
Sure.
And I'll see if I can assess how bad the injury I've just caused is to his leg with a 20 roll.
You missed the femoral artery and other medically sounding things.
Okay. Do I need to treat this immediately?
You might want to bandage it up.
Okay.
mostly muscle that's gone through, I'm guessing.
How far away are the police?
Charles, I was out for a bit there. How far away are they?
Well, the police are attending the front of the buildings, sir. Actually, some of them have entered already. They are attending to the arrest of several individuals within.
We might want to go out the back.
Yeah.
Patch him up and then we'll leave.
Yeah.
Well, you can patch him up, that's not a problem.
Yeah. And I'll take my sword back, obviously.
Can I see what he was rummaging around for?
You want to go check?
While I'm bandaging him up, I assume,
Okay.
so we're not wasting time.
He was trying to get into a safe.
Okay, I'll leave it. He was trying to get into a safe.
Probably just to steal some money.
I assume so, but you never know in these places.
Come on, let's get back to the car. I think I have a concussion.
You're definitely opened in the back anyway.
Yeah.
So you're going down the alleyway,
Yeah.
and you hear a noise from behind you that sounds suspiciously like a revolver cocking. Freeze! CRPD!
As I turn around, I'll trace my finger along the wall.
Okay.
Just stay still.
I'll turn around and just hold my gun.
Holy shit, I'm gonna get a promotion for this.
And it'll explode.
Yeah, fair enough. A shower of bricks just destroy the police officer.
No.
Damn it!
I just
He also did it, he also did like a small amount, so it's not gonna like cave in the
It's
building.
enough to...
Fine, a single brick destroys the police officer's consciousness. I'll let you have that one.
Good plan.
I'm guessing it was more so that like this spray of brick dust would just occlude you from his vision or something. I wasn't
Just
sure.
to distract them so that we can get out.
Well, I have to say, I wasn't expecting to get powerbombed through a floor by a rhino man today.
You not know what Ram is like.
No, not really.
He was the one that broke Simon's back.
Yeah, I heard.
So we're in the car now, are we?
Car arrived.
Yeah. Right.
Follow them.
Okay. So meanwhile, back at the gas station.
Going to upend those cars and start one of the cars and start pushing it to corral them out from behind the pumps.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah, okay. You can do that. Who are you murdering?
Actually, I'll see you doing that. If I can I see him doing that?
No, it's not.
No, I'm
actually
I'm
wrong
all
position.
the distance.
Why?
So, yeah.
No, you don't.
You would hear it. You would hear it even if you
Yeah.
didn't see it.
As he's corralling them, because I'm guessing they've still got the guns and stuff, I'm going to put some ice underneath them,
Okay.
just ahead of where they are, where you're corralling them, hoping that they're going to slip up and drop their guns and all that kind of stuff. We'll see how it goes though. I'm guessing I have to 14 plus
It's a trap.
plus 9, so 23.
Yeah, you can create that ice jar. As they're quickly being corralled and they realise this and their attempts to escape are impeded by slippage, a figure inside the gas station bursts out and starts grabbing them, and grabs 2 of them and just goes to knock them out, and then grabs another 2. Bullets also seem to bounce off her.
What does she look like?
Short, is wearing like a bright red unitard thing with a mask. There's a big hammer and sickle on the chest. Boots, sort of cufflink boots. And then the situation is soon under control, and that one police officer's kind of like, I don't know what to do.
Arrest them!
You're under arrest.
Not me, the criminals!
You should be pleased. After all, we have done your job for you. Now do what little remains and put your little metal bands on these unconscious men who are helpless before you. As a protector of the people you are. Not even a word of thanks.
They don't like mutants.
Not talking like mutants. This country is backwards and stupid. Anyway, little man, you might as well tell your superiors that this city has had yet another problem solved for its decadent capitalist elite by the mighty Soviet hero of Soviet.
Yeah, I saved the... Wait, what? You're talking about me, right?
What did they? No, I am Soviet.
No, I'm Soviet.
No, I am Soviet.
No, I'm Soviet.
No, I am Soviet.
No, I'm Soviet.
No, not Soviet. Soviet.
Yeah,
It is a pun or play on words.
that's my name.
No, I am Soviet.
No, I'm Soviet.
No, it is my name.
That's why I've got the little hammer and sickle with the S for Soviet.
That is ridiculous. This name was given to me by state officials.
I don't know what to tell you. I've been using this name for months now.
As the police sirens get closer. This isn't over, name thief.
Nice to meet you!
And she flies away, just like a red trail with a little yellow hammer.
Lifting machine off semi-crushed guy.
Oh, thanks, that was heavy.
I better go
surrender.
check on the civilians inside. I'm gonna go check on the civilians inside.
Is it safe to come out now?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Be
God.
careful of the ice outside, don't slip over.
Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord that Soviet came to rescue us when those evil gangs came.
Oh, thank you.
Huh? No, Soviet, the nice young girl in the excessively revealing outfit.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
No, not you.
But
Soviet!
But I'm Soviet.
No, I am Soviet.
No, I'm Soviet.
No, you're not the same one.
When you said revealing, the one who just left wasn't in anything particularly revealing.
He's an old Jewish man.
Oh,
Okay, this is getting
Scandalous
confusing.
amount of legs.
Well, the point is it's safe now. The
Okay.
police have arrived again, and
More police are
You'd
very
be
close.
more panicked about you're driving, so you'd
we'll go outside
be
and
going where you
find-
want to go.
You want to go back to your place?
You might want to get out of here.
We should contact the others and see how
How?
they're doing.
Where'd the car go?
We'll call in over comms.
Your comms beat.
How are you two doing?
We're good. We're done here.
Do you need
We
picked
just
up?
yes. The cops are coming soon, and there aren't a lot of escape routes.
All right, we'll be over soon.
So what's the plan? Running?
Let's not draw too much attention to ourselves. We'll just casually walk away towards the street, and
He literally glows.
Costumes.
How long does it take me for me to get there?
Not long, wasn't that far away?
Yeah.
In a minute or two.
I don't think we can escape attention.
No, but I mean, if we
A
don't make any
a news van pulls up near the police car just as his car pulls up, near where you both are, hiding behind a bush near the station.
Get in.
The back door opens.
Oh, okay. Come on, let's go.
Yep. You drive away, leaving George behind. Wherever he went.
He knows where to go, though.
I'm sure he does.
He returns.
Right. You want me to take you back to your place?
Sure.
That would be a good idea.
You're still in form, I take it.
I'll put him in the front, so I don't know if they can see me in the front.
You know, Deus Ex probably would have been better there.
I'd probably see your shoulder and the side of your head.
No, Deus Ex is really good for infiltration. This here takes a bit more of a punch.
So you didn't have Deus Ex?
No, just the Deus Ex, but I didn't tell him that.
How did you guys go?
I got powerbombed through a floor by a rhinoceros man.
He took
Actually,
on
was it
Ram.
a rhinoceros? He was Ram.
No.
He has the ram horns.
By a sheep man.
He took on Ram.
Ram?
Yeah.
I may have gotten revenge for Simon.
You broke his back?
No, he just put him through the floor. Then drove a sword through his leg.
Oh.
I had to get rid of him some way. The suit's barely holding up.
Do you need to get back to...
Are you plugged into the car?
Yeah.
Good. Your battery stops draining. But you don't recharge.
Suit?
Yeah. You thought I was a robot man?
Like Robot Man or Atom?
Well, the topic had come up.
I thought you were personally a little too emotional for a robot, if that helps.
Yes, that would be weird.
You might want to drop us off and you go get fixed.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Are you in critical condition? Do you need to go to your place first? Because, I mean, we can probably wait.
Well, if I take you to my place, I have to drop off the suit.
Well, sir, it wouldn't be the first time you bought an excessively lusty blonde hoe.
Shut up,
I'm
Charles.
raising eyebrow.
You don't hear
No,
that.
you don't hear that. All we hear is shut up, child. Yeah, he does that a lot.
Fine. I'll take them to my place.
Which one?
The actual place.
Okay, so you guys head towards Stately Drake Manor. But then you turn off. And sort of just around the side, there's like a little side street, and the street sort of just drops away as the car approaches, and you drive down underneath, and you find yourself somewhere under the interstate.
That's neat.
Or somewhere under the area in
This
Richmond.
wouldn't have been
This
changed.
is actually very close to your home. It's about a district away. It's a couple blocks.
This can't have been cheap.
So you come out from the tunnel into a bridge over nothing in a huge cavern.
Chris faced the glass.
It appears to be bottomless for all practical purposes. Although realistically, it's probably not. In fact, it could just be flat and just painted.
And it's really dark black, yeah. I love that.
Eventually, you come across come to a well-lit island and rotating turntable parking space.
Wow. And I thought your other place was nice.
This place is way nicer.
Well, home sweet home.
How do you afford all this?
Investments.
I invented Velcro.
I'll get out of the car. Charles, is there anyone else home at the moment?
Oh no, sir. Your father is attending a rather indiscreet rumpus that happened down at the cinema, and your mother is required to patch up several individuals involved in a fracas outside of a gas station. Sound familiar?
Were there any casualties at either?
No, sir. I'm afraid one man has suffered an attack of angina due to the excitement of the theatre.
But he's fine.
All prognoses were good, sir.
Alright, Charles, this is gonna be a pain to get off. The machine's probably gonna have problems.
I have already accounted for that, sir, and am standing ready near the... Oh, hello. as you arrive. I see we have guests.
Hello, my name's Soviet. Pleased to meet you.
Terrible.
Interesting that one would choose a name of a Samoan vegetable for their child.
No, he's the gamer. That's Taro's just the persona he's currently in.
Oh, of course. And you, sir, must be Aegis.
No, he's gone.
Oh, Mr. Gone.
No, Aegis is gone. He's,
Well, would any of you like anything to eat?
Oh, yes, please.
Then feel free to make it at the small kitchenette.
Thank you.
What do you want? If you give me a minute to get out of the suit, I can make you something.
It's going to take rather more than a minute, sir, he says, pulling a spanner out of nowhere. This is quite I'm afraid the entire grapnel assembly will have to be completely replaced. Fortunately, we have one in store. And it looks like one's cracked the battery casing, sir, and I don't know what you've done to the hydraulics, but might I suggest we actually go with the L3 casing this time, as I suggested.
So, I'm going to drop form.
Cut.
I'm gonna take the freezer.
No special effects.
There's like a stick of lettuce, some bacon, and a beer.
In the freezer?
Oh, freezer?
It's the fridge.
Oh, in the freezer there is a halibut.
So I'm going to have a look around.
It's not like they keep this place stocked. Yeah, cabinet's big. Computer.
You stay away from my computer. Don't touch that.
Yeah, big fancy computer.
Don't touch that.
And very many screens.
What?
Yeah, I suggest a little, less smooth, extreme movement of the joint, sir, if you want this to... Ah, there we go! Now step into the disassembler and it should be able to do the rest.
You want some privacy?
No, I'm wearing clothes.
No, I mean for your
I'll have to get you your robe.
identity.
I'll just roll my willpower. You're fine.
Okay.
23. It's tough.
Your radio and the computer crackles at the same time. Simon to Cold Rock's stupid name.
Simon, how's it going?
Hi, Simon.
You couldn't have made my evening off from superhero any less exciting, could you?
Yeah, sorry about the car chase.
I'm a little disturbed. I had a little quick squiz at the crime scene before I got shooed away. It could be our friends.
It was the Darth, yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, those things.
Don't you start not believing too, Simon.
You saw them.
It's ridiculous.
But I just prefer to think of them as animated robot things.
Okay, that's fine.
Our new friend skewered Ram in the leg for you.
Oh, did you break his back?
Tried to.
What is it, made out of strontium or something? Son of a bitch put me in a wheelchair.
I'll put on the comms. Well, I got powerbombed through a floor.
Ah, yeah, that happens. You gotta be careful when you're dealing with Ram. He'll sneak up on you. He's surprisingly quiet for such a big guy.
Well, I should be out of it now.
Well, thank you for keeping the streets safe from that murdering psychopath. Incidentally, the fuck are you?
Oh, we're at his base.
One moment.
I cut comms.
Okay, but they haven't. Charles has anticipated you cutting comms and just discreetly goes like this on the computer.
Does that...
Oh, that's weird. You're coming from the Cold Rocks Post building? A redirection of signals.
Thanks, Charles.
You're quite welcome.
So that's where we're under.
Why does everything seem to revolve around there? Anyway, I got good news!
Yes?
Yeah, I can still do my job from a wheelchair, it seems, so I'm not unemployed. Now, about that ivory. Have any of you come across a successful merchant willing to move it?
I can't say I've been
How much?
looking.
A lot.
Yeah, give me a ballpark estimate.
It's mammoth ivory.
Mammoth ivory.
Yes.
Trust
About
us,
50 mammoth tusks?
Roundabout.
Well, you aren't going to be able to sell it as mammoth ivory.
No, I've been just pitching it as ivory. I realize that ain't gonna make it worth a little less, but we're talking significant quantities here.
A lot.
That's a lot of ivory.
Don't ask.
It's all legally acquired, I assure you.
Where did you legally acquire?
I said don't ask.
Jotunheim?
Oh, okay.
Daleks are ridiculous, but that's just fine.
I've met Zeus.
What?
Yeah, but that's all well and good, but Zeus doesn't come from Jotunheim.
Yeah, but I have no reason to disbelieve that the Norse gods exist as well.
Okay.
Oh god.
The suit comes off.
Oh, finally.
Should I?
Charles, can you get me a cane?
Of course, sir.
Thanks.
I assume the standard hickory model will do for an evening's entertainment.
Yeah. So I get a cane and hobble over to the,
If that is all for the evening, sir.
maybe bring down some more stuff from the kitchen so I can make food for everyone.
Very good, sir.
So what do you look like to
Now he
us
goes
now?
over to the panel, grabs hold of the pole. Fucking love that. It's an elevator.
Yes, because now we can see what you really look like.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not wearing the balaclava thing?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the mask under the mask.
Yeah.
There we go now.
It's kind of necessary when...
For all the villains who want to unmask that Black Knight. And,
Yeah.
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 I mean, I do have it in my notes here that you have that.
Yeah. I'm about 6 feet tall, though.
Walks with a limp and a cane, you notice. Left leg significantly diminished.
Yeah.
What happened to your leg?
Left leg or was it right? No, it's right leg, sorry. Right leg.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, that's just so inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's Soviet for you.
I don't know, whenever I meet someone in the wheelchair, I usually ask them, so why the chair? Gets it out of the way.
I got shot.
I'm sorry.
It's been a while. I'll start making something decent.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. You don't want to roll?
No. You have decent cooking.
Yeah.
I'm going to look around at his...
Are you edging closer to the computer?
Of course I am!
I'm going to look around at his stuff that isn't the computer, because...
I haven't seen to the decoration of your cave.
Oh.
I mean, apart from the like horse head chest piece things on either side of the...
There will actually be a bike, like a big motorbike in the and around in this area.
Is that the one with the armoured front?
Yeah.
Nice, I like that.
There isn't. Yeah, this one's mostly. It's just the computer in here. There isn't really much in the way of decorations. There are other rooms in the cave that have like my workshop and labs and stuff in there, but you can't see them from here.
Gamer,
Yes?
it's not polite to go near other people's equipment without permission.
One look?
No.
Sorry, he gets like this around high technology.
I know.
Dr. Goodman was nice.
He gets like this around technology instead of girls. I'm worried.
Dr. Goodman was nice, and let me have a look at his.
Yeah, and look what happened.
I'm not exactly going to follow in the footsteps of Dr. Goodman.
I wouldn't either.
You know about Dr. Goodman?
We haven't seen him for a while.
I have my sources.
What? There was a beer in the fridge.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently, there's another Soviet out there.
Well, I think there's quite a few Soviets.
No Soviets.
Oh!
There's another superheroine who's got the
What?
same name as me.
What? A clone?
No, she doesn't look like me.
So they got
She's Russian still, but
So they got the cloning wrong.
no,
Does she have the same powers?
Is that who
no,
that's?
she can fly, and I think she's super strong.
Is
But
that who the small red-haired guy was? The small guy in red was?
the girl in red, yes. She's a completely different person who just happens to now have the same name as me because she's female and Russian.
She might be from an alternate universe.
It's possible she did just suddenly show up out of nowhere. So, things could get confusing out there.
Like it wasn't already confusing.
Got two different superheroines with the same name. They both wear red and gold.
Well, you already lost me at Daleks, so it can't get much worse than that.
It doesn't seem to be a problem to me. I mean, she didn't kill anybody.
Oh, at this point,
She
you don't
skewered
have the
somebody
voice
with
processing,
a
do you?
No.
spear. She almost killed them.
But she thought they were doing it and getting away.
Yeah, but she still almost killed them.
So she's an idiot.
Wait, you almost had deaths? Someone got... What happened at your scene?
Okay, the other Soviet woman, she threw like a vending machine on top of some guy and almost crushed him to death. And then when I was trying to deliver the leader to the cops by encasing him partially in ice and moving him towards the cops, she like threw this metal spear thing out of the gas station she was in and it skewered him.
She crushed a filing cabinet right down into a metal spear and stuck him with it.
Okay, so she's
That's just reckless.
See, I at least knocked out a couple of guys. 3 guys, maybe.
4, wasn't it?
No, the 4th guy we tied up because he gave up. And 2 guys out front, they just gave up. And he fought Rand, so... Yeah, no, we had a pretty successful... Oh, and the cop that got disorientated too, so... You know, all good.
It's not like she was attacking metahumans here, so these were just ordinary gang guys.
Yeah. It's too reckless, though. You can't just impale people on spikes.
No.
What is the time? No, in world.
Oh, be like 9:30, 10ish.
River's been left unattended for that long.
Wasn't she going to our base, though?
Yeah, no, I realise this. Okay. Someone's going to call you or see you, and she's going to try and get all the information about the other world out of you.
Oh.
Little pain in my ass. One of our compatriots, new compatriots.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll make sure to tell her.
nothing.
Huh? Tell her nothing.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Because
she
it-
know?
No, it'll give her ideas.
What?
Oh, she likes making gadgets.
My
Yeah.
brain.
So do I.
Yeah, but yeah.
So you don't want me to tell her?
No. Just tell her that where we went and that we were there for a bit and we came back.
What harm is there in telling the specifics of the simulation?
That device
it
you
wasn't
gave
even
us.
real.
The one with the, if we need the black light, push a button. It's like, well, we're in his
Oh,
headquarters.
did you just push the button?
Yeah,
Sorry.
just make the cripple stand up and walk over to the computer. Oh, yeah.
I'll do that for you if you want.
No.
You hobble to the computer and turn off the signal.
Well, I just had to know it wasn't a bomb that was going to blow up.
So that turns it off, does it?
Yeah. So I assume Charles came back with the food, and I've
Yes.
made something for them.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Do you need me to drop you off?
Your portion has mysteriously disappeared.
That is an awesome butler.
It's very good.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, I know. I made it.
Thanks for the food.
You're welcome.
I don't know what it is, but it's tasty.
It's just
Halibut.
pancakes and some bacon and eggs.
You can't see it as in the elevator.
Yeah. Do you need me to drop you off? I'm gonna be out of commission for tonight. Maybe even tomorrow.
Maybe he should drop us off at the park. It's getting close to 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, you kids are out past bedtime?
We're going to do
Yes.
our last loop.
That.
I'll get one of the cars I can actually drive then.
Are you okay? Did you get
Is
any...
it the ZR1 by any chance?
Yeah.
Did you actually get injured yourself in the suit?
I think I might have banged my head up a bit, but I'm fine. I mean, I went through.
I mean, you weren't going to be eating anyway. You'd have to pull down the thing. So
Yeah.
really, this is just to benefit you.
Yeah.
This is to save you from accidentally revealing
Yeah,
yourself.
thanks, Charles. I mean,
Oh, does he not have the
you
bottom
can
part of
justify
the...
it anyway.
It does have the bottom part.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so he could eat with
Yeah,
the
it's like a
little hole here.
Yeah. It's like a thing, and then the bottom part too.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's just like a gap there.
It's like a Sub-Zero mask, but black.
Yeah.
It was a danger diabolique.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. But not rubber.
Yeah.
Right. So, what?
It's just like the old Spider-Man.
Right. I'll get the ZR1.
Okay. How does that get down here?
I would have to go upstairs and get it.
Okay. So a white Corvette ZR1 comes down.
If you're having issues driving that, I can do it for you.
No, you probably couldn't. This is custom made, so I can drive it.
Oh, I can drive anything.
You also you will notice that his left arm is significantly withered.
Yeah.
Right. Where do you want dropped off? I assume you want dropped off somewhere else? To them?
No, there's fine, and then I can make my way back on my own.
Which part?
The Reagan Memorial Park, the big thing in the middle
Yeah.
of the
But
city.
there are a lot of parks.
True fact.
Yeah.
Also, he might want us to specify a particular region, because it is such a big park.
I'm near the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, the Central Lake.
Okay. Now I'll drive them there.
Okay.
Nice wheels.
Yeah.
Very American.
Yeah, but it's still nice. I can't fault.
Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were made in the Russian concentration camps.
No, it's made in Detroit.
That place that still exists in this universe.
Yeah, but it ain't doing so well.
Try to be a bit more prepared next time. It looked like you tried to change to a game you didn't have.
Oh, yeah, it happens. Can't trust some of our friends.
If you can't trust your comrades, why have them?
Yeah, some you can choose, some you don't. Some you sort of end up with.
You're a lot more together than I thought you'd be.
Huh? Pardon?
He's a mimetic metamorph.
Oh, I see.
A what?
You don't know what you are?
Well, I know I don't play up on scanners.
I'll explain to him what a mimetic metamorph is.
Okay, that is explained to you.
Yeah.
A mimetic multimorph is exactly what you are.
Yeah.
It's capable of assuming multiple forms.
Yeah, I remember
Usually based off of some tactile contact or psychic.
you and Running Deer referred to you as that on that TV report about you a few weeks ago.
Was he talking about me, was he?
Yeah.
Huh.
They had that showcase on you.
Oh, that's right. I was going to watch that.
Which will be finished now.
But, yeah, well then I assume that I am. And I wouldn't really categorise myself. That's what I need to do.
So did you come up with a name to be called? Because you can't just call you your real name if that is your real name out in the open.
No, they used to call me Powerhouse back in college, just football.
That sounds good. We'll call you that.
No doubt.
Raymond Scott's Powerhouse.
But it's not like I have a secret identity to protect or anything.
Well, you'll never guess my secret identity.
Well, who
and
knows?
the rest of the intro song to that show.
I mean, you could
Come
end
on, I'm
up
gonna
creating
try
a
and find
life
that
here
in the
and beating people, and you might want to keep that secret after a while.
Well, if you didn't want to keep a secret, you wouldn't hide your face, so...
Please tell me this conversation is happening inside the car.
Yeah.
I assume this is on the way.
Yeah, we're on the way. Yeah. Alright, I guess this is your stop. Call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those
thank
two
you.
climb out of the boot. She gets out the passenger seat
Yeah.
because it is a two-seater.
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm,
Find me a sports car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think I'm really small.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not actually that small, but
Alright, I might be back up tomorrow night. You want me to just meet you at your base?
yeah.
I don't see the harm.
Well, it's not like we don't all know where it is.
It'd be good if we had that door fixed.
I'll see what I can do. And ivory, right? Selling ivory.
yeah, that ivory.
So you part ways. You go over towards the fountain, and eventually the contact arrives.
Nice day for a walk.
Nice night for a walk.
Thank you. Oh well, shall we head back to base?
We'll head towards the park and we'll call up George. Hello, George.
Hello.
Can you swing by, I'll say which gate, please, and pick us up?
Certainly.
Well, we'll go head back to base.
And I have to go back to the base with them because that's where the regular clothes are.
Okay. Well, it's not actually that far because if you look at your map,
Oh, I know.
the plastics advisory board is right there.
Yeah.
Here's where you are. You could have walked.
Yeah, but it's more
In
walking.
superhero costumes.
Yeah.
And also, you know, superheroes.
So the
spotted in-
knife slides out of your ribs, and the thug laughs at you.
Oh,
Shit.
Just like doing that whenever he walks back in the room, it's like he missed something.
Did I actually miss anything?
No.
Oh, you just went back to base?
Only getting scolded for driving distance we could have walked.
But again, I always err on the side of caution.
Yeah. Certainly do. So,
So we'll head up into the base,
good for you.
and
I'll check what's in the envelope when we arrive. As soon as we arrive back inside.
5,000. American. Unmarked. Non-sequential
You
in
keeping
20s.
track of that? Was it? I'm
I
trying
think
to-
it was Tim back in the day,
It
but
was back in the day. Yeah.
Oh
So-
well, start again.
that's the thing.
I suppose some of this should go to you, Tyler, or Powerhouse.
For what?
The
Well, this
gene
was-
factor bomb stoppage.
Payment for stopping the gene factor bomb and going through all that rigmarole in the alternate dimension.
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think we should give him?
I'll say asking the gamer.
I don't know.
Not quite a third, because he wasn't there to get rid of the gene factor bomb.
No, the thing is, we've still got Simon and
Oh, okay.
Simon still counted.
I'll give him $1,000. How's that
And
sound?
and he may need to buy a Vulture Girl.
If she ever gets back.
When she gets
So
back.
I'll give you $1,000.
She's already set a date, and
Oh, we're not paying attention to the intro this morning.
she's awesome.
Maybe.
Well, we didn't see our characters didn't see the intro this morning.
Oh, grab clothes, go get changed. I wonder if $1,000 can buy like a new door.
It probably can.
Yeah.
Do you want to communicate us so at least you can contact us?
Well, no need. I don't have a lot of pockets on things, and I can already call the other guy.
You raise a good point. Besides, we have to secure them up a bit more.
I've been trying.
Maybe our new friend can help you out. He has a very advanced computer he wouldn't let you look at.
Hey, Super
Well,
Speed
if
Genius
you
Guy,
use
can you
computer, I
keep
might be
you
able
out
to
of
find
our
someone.
cubs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah. So what you doing?
Is there anyone else at the base?
No.
No.
Not that you're aware of.
Check security footage.
Meanwhile, in the
So far.
ducts. Meanwhile, in the ducts.
Yeah, no signs of river, I'm guessing.
No.
Alright. Well, I've got to go home. Did he drop off anywhere?
I was just going to report into Mr. X about our respective recent altercations in the city, and then, yeah, I was just going to head home myself.
If I wait and I can get George to drop me off and then drop you off again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go down to my room and tinker for a bit.
Yeah, and I'll use the holo communicator.
Yep. Now you get through to the usual silhouette.
Hello.
Oh good, we're all alone again.
Yes, thank you very much for the additional funding. I gave some of it to our ally, Mr. Powerhouse, for helping out.
Is that what we're calling him?
Yes.
I assume you're referring to your burly friend.
Not the one who's in armor. I think he's got a name, the Black Knight, or the Dark Knight, or something like that.
So, Powerhouse the erstwhile Tyler. Last name Renault. Mutant on the run.
Okay, you already know who he is.
I also know that a Colonel Jack Travers has recently hit Cold Rocks in direct pursuit of him. He was involved in several altercations throughout the state, which make a very interesting reading as he made his way from New York to here. Including one altercation he appears to have gone out of his way for in the Arclay district, which resulted in the destabilization of a certain company's stocks.
Do I have? Probably not. And who which company was that?
Parasol.
Oh. Is there any? Can you send us some information about him, just so we know who our new ally is?
His file. Here's his file.
Oh. Can I save this somehow?
No.
Oh.
Suspected member of at least 2 mutant protest groups, shall we say. More of an activist than an actual agitator.
So he's fighting for mutant rights as well?
I suspect he's mostly interested in evading capture by the good Colonel.
So this Colonel Jack Travers, I should probably...
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law?
According to my records.
I should probably warn him about this person.
Well, that's up to you. Just be aware who you're getting involved with.
What can you tell me about this Jack Travers? Is he dangerous? I mean,
He's
I
a
know
colonel in the United States military.
Yes.
He has an extensive list of decorations, but not much of a service record.
He's focusing entirely on tracking down.
My contacts within the military hierarchy indicate he is burning what favors he has at an alarming rate to pursue his personal goal. And he is rapidly running out of favors.
Do you have any idea exactly what Powerhouse did in order to incur this Colonel's wrath?
No. No, I don't.
Roll.
Although it's...
Roll.
That may be something to do with the fact that he's the father-in-law?
That's certainly a possibility.
Thank you for the information. Oh, if you hear any news report... Wait, you probably already know what I'm about to talk to you about, don't you?
I've already begun massaging the news.
Thank you.
Well, doing what I can.
Do you know anything about a Soviet?
Yes. A young Russian female, probably born in the Kubashevsky district, Possibly about 19 years of age, occupation unknown.
I'm not
name
talking
unknown.
about me.
Oh,
I'm talking about there was another superhero who went under the name of Soviet at the gas
of course.
station.
Recently, the Cold Rock's silly name went through a portal they claim led to an extra-dimensional rift. It is possible that this alternate Soviet is one of the many clones of Soviet that they claim existed on the other side.
But she's nothing like those. She doesn't even look like me.
I'll look into things.
Thank you.
What?
Well, who do you think told him?
I'll use the comms and go. Black Knight? Black Knight, are you there?
It's Ein Sof.
What?
Ein Sof.
Iron Soap.
EINSOF.
Now you know what it's like to deal with a pizza place.
I'm Soph. Okay. Could you get a hold of Mr. Powerhouse, please?
He just
Can you
gave
patch
up.
me through?
That's not how this works. He has a button that can send a beacon to me. I can't send anything back.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
I just have to repair my suit.
I wish you luck with that.
Thanks.
I could help you.
I don't think you could. How many PhDs do you have? In electrical engineering. I'm guessing it's 0.
No, but he can touch a game and then become an electrical
I
engineer.
could probably become better than anybody if I have the right game.
And what game would you use?
Evil Genius.
No.
No.
But then I have many people to help me.
I think I'll do fine, thanks.
Well, if he comes into contact with you, would you be able to tell him that we want to speak to him?
Yeah, do you want me to pass on a message?
That a Colonel Jack Travers has arrived in Cold Rocks and is looking for him.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
No.
Okay, ready to go when you are, gamer.
I'll come join you and... Alright. So I'll get dropped off at home and then...
I'll get my civilian clothes from the... change into them and then get in the car and...
So I'll be home first.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even know where you are.
Taking one of those bikes and cycling back to the church.
Okay.
So, long time to get back.
Back to Jesus.
Okay, so you get home first. What you doing?
See if River's home.
Yes, she's home.
Have you had any to eat?
Yes. I had a lovely little meal of some pancakes and bacon.
You can smell it on you.
Where's mine?
You've had yours.
I didn't cook it. Do you want some?
So,
What?
we've been busy tonight. News reports and such indicate that you actually split your group up to do crime fighting for a change. What's it like, doing the thing you're supposed to be doing?
We do it sometimes. Haven't done it for a while. It sort of got derailed by
Does
a
it
few
feel
of the
good?
members. It
Does
was
make
good.
You feel like a man?
Not really. It just felt good helping people for once. Again. What?
Nothing. You going up to Ninny Buys, I'll bring you up some cocoa.
Well, no, I was going to go out again. I just wanted to see that you eating and all that.
Oh, well, you wanted me to come?
But if you can come if you want, I've got no problem.
I'll go get my costume.
You don't need the costume though.
Why not?
I was going to go to the Dick Many Things.
You suck.
So you don't want to come now?
Okay. Fine. Let me go get my costume.
Why do you need a costume?
I'd like to wear some pants.
Just put some pants on.
Instead of, like, pajamas.
Ah, actually, we might not be able to go, because how are we going to get there? Yeah, we might go there tomorrow. I'll probably go to bed now, play some games, see who's online.
Okay. Soviet, what are you doing?
I'm back home, I take it.
If you must be.
Well, yeah, probably on the way I would ask, make sure George didn't get damaged with the bullets
Yeah?
by asking him.
That's all good.
And then, yeah, I'd just go home and head upstairs.
And you know, while you're
Display
in the
your
garage,
trophy prominently.
you grabbed some coffee, didn't you, while you're at the garage?
No, I didn't actually grab any.
Oh,
Coffee.
You afford coffee.
who said she was paying for it? She's evil.
No, I'm not stealing coffee. I'm just going to go upstairs. I hope the Kostya's not there. And
Well, hello, Svetlana.
hello, Kostya.
Have we had an entertaining evening?
It was fine. I won a tennis tournament earlier this afternoon.
Yes, so I hear. And it appears that you won this tennis tournament despite the fact that your opponent was a filthy mutant. How interesting. That, they installed some kind of power meter detecting thing, and it paid off in such a manner.
Well, I mean, that's a bit strong to say that they were filthy, but they shouldn't be competing with normal people like us.
Yes. Normal people like us.
Oh. I mean, that's not very sportsmanship to use mutant
And,
power.
and she is, of course, from the motherland. Isn't that interesting, too?
Yes, I've never met her
First day in
before.
country and take place in tennis tournament. Tell me, how many dictators does it take to turn an empire into a union of ruinous states?
Is this a joke, or you were actually asking me a philosophical question?
I will let you ponder it, perhaps, Now you'd better proceed into your room before your friend arrives.
What, Nikita's coming?
Can you not hear her?
I'll listen.
The pitter-patter of little lightning-fast feet.
I'll listen.
You can't hear a thing.
No. You seem to have your ear to the ground, Kostya. Perhaps you could find out some more information about this.
Not your personal army! No.
About this, Svetlana.
Excessively pretty, stuck-up, arrogant little daughter of council member, grew up in
I'm not talking about me.
Oh,
This is the woman who set off the detector at the tennis tournament. Her name is Svetlana too.
interesting.
As well as not the number 2 afterwards. And I'll wait like 5 minutes, but if she doesn't show up, then I'll lock the door and go to sleep. Hi, Nikita.
Why do you smell of gasoline?
I was near a petrol station earlier.
I was near a petrol.
There's a knock on your door.
Who is it?
It is Svetlana Servanaya. Ivanova.
That's me.
No, that is also me.
Come in.
Svetlana too.
The door opens. Play the reception. Yeah, no. The door closes. Oh, you have company.
Yes, you remember Nikita from the tournament?
Yes, I remember your impressive doubles match.
Thank
It
you.
is exceptionally well played, especially how you rallied back from being a completely defeatist attitude into conquering your weak American opponent.
That was all Nikito, so
That's
you
who I
know.
was talking to.
You saw that? Okay.
She was the one who I went to the finals with in the main match while you were taking a dump. As you so eloquently put it.
Taking a dump? You were not taking a dump. I saw you quite clearly. You were watching the entire match.
Nikito, do you have something to say?
I believe she is merely embarrassed that she was unable to compete on your level.
You could have not even mutant powers.
She was just...
This is true.
She got all the way to the semis. I mean, it just wasn't her night. Or day. Don't listen to her, Nikito. You're one of the best tennis players I've ever had the privilege of playing with and against.
You have to say that. It's in the script.
How can I help you, anyway?
I have been given liberty for the evening and I have no friends. You are the only person I have met and therefore I came here. Answered several questions from your bodyguard outside.
Cost you, yeah. He's just some kind of paranoid
Yes, I'm
Delusion.
wondering if he is perhaps an anti-revolutionary.
shrug. Oh, I was worried that you were also gonna, maybe have this be your apartment.
No, I have a small cot in barracks.
Oh, you live on the embassy grounds?
No.
Well, this is my humble abode. Not much to look at. There's a little kitchenette there. There's the TV. There's Natalie. I better feed him just a moment.
Truly you are the host with the most glasnost.
Thank you.
You see that is a little play on words with...
I got it.
Oh, you have record player in your own room. How
Opulent.
opulent.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of
Anthem.
records.
Oh, wobble version.
Put it on if you like, although not too loud. It is past midnight now and people are probably trying to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I do not need sleep. It gets boring in the barracks.
Were you out so late?
Hmm?
You're out very late.
I do not require sleep, so I have some additional free time that I cannot consume with training because the...
Don't need sleep.
Duh.
You're fucked.
It is part of state program to engineer superior soldier.
Oh, this is to do with your mutant abilities.
Not actually a mutation, but rather a specifically Soviet-engineered improvement.
Through mutation.
Alteration.
Genetic manipulation.
Genetic, shall we say, what is word meaning to fix?
Repair.
Duh. Genetic repairulation.
Don't think that's a word, but okay.
It is not a word in weak American country, but we will make one. That is first time a new word invented by Russians.
So why are you in America, if you don't mind my asking?
I am ordered to come here briefly and show world as part of Soviet delegation that we are superior and not a weak opponent that could easily be conquered by America. I am also to assist in any ways possible with various duties that I may have.
Our names are going to confuse people.
Yes, I have thought about that. There is simple convention. I should be known as Svetlana 1 and you shall be known as Svetlana 2. Or perhaps Svetlana USSR and Svetlana USA.
But I was here first.
How old are you?
19.
Beat me by a year.
I mean, people in the district know me better than they know you, I mean, so...
Very well, then I will be Svetlana USSR and you can be the Wildcats, the Fighting Wildcats. That is a good name.
Why can't I just be who everybody knows me as already?
I am making joke with you, of course.
Why would you think people would be confused that she's also called Svetlana when there are so many fucking Ivans?
Oh no, that's easy.
Ivan.
You don't draw attention to that.
That is Ivan. That is different. Everyone knows Ivans.
It's like
There's
Gary's
Ivan, and then there's Ivan.
then there's Ivan.
And Ivan.
You lost me at Darlax.
Indeed, we will have to come up with a clever name for myself when we are around your people, and we will just call you Other Soviet when you're my people.
Other Soviet?
Svetlana, I meant to say.
I was
already saying Soviet.
No, I know. I didn't know she'd actually worked something out, so I had to
Yeah.
check.
Actually, let me just make that roll right now.
Oh.
And, anyway, I'll come back later. You seem to be busy with your mutant friend.
Oh, no, don't feel put out, Nikita. We just
No,
have to make
I
the
mean,
new
I have
girl
my
feel...
whole life, and she's just here for a very short time. Leaving quite soon, I imagine.
Yes, I imagine I will be sent home to Mother Russia before too long.
That's good. I'll be happy. I'll maybe tomorrow, huh?
Yes, we'll catch up again tomorrow. I'll try
Okay.
and get some coffee for you before
Okay,
then.
see you. Bye. Hug. Don't
Bye.
hit you on the way out.
And she leaves.
Sorry about Nikita. She's been...
Filthy mutant.
She's burning a cross. No.
She's been... rather unusual lately.
Ever since the incident in the training chair, huh?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, she's been a bit more aggressive, a little more...
Fixed.
I don't know. She doesn't... She's very aggressive towards mutants in particular.
Well, they are the most dangerous enemy. Naturally, you want to fight them more.
So, you aren't getting arrested by the DMV or anything.
They have diplomatic immunity.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. That must really grind their gears.
They couldn't give me a parking ticket because I do not know how to drive.
I wish I had diplomatic immunity.
But you're from America.
I know, but that would just make things so much easier.
Well, why? Are you planning on breaking many American laws?
Well, you know, just being a Russian in general is enough to...
But, you play tennis very well, but I thought I might conquer you in a game of chess this evening, That is my other minor strength. I thought I might,
Say
Doesn't need
Yes.
sleep.
one back.
Did you say
I'll
chess
get
or
the
chess?
Chess.
But Soviet wins. Exam in chess.
Maybe not. 27?
16. Oh, I see. Best of 3. I
Okay.
understand now you are playing a diverse game.
29?
3. Well, 13, I guess. And 12 for the last game.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's back.
Oh, then 32 for the last one.
Poor girl.
I do not understand. Where did that knight come from?
I have
One
a
alpha and 3 back.
I have a confession to make.
You have mutant chess power?
No, I
You have
was...
mutant powers at all?
no.
Yeah. Fuck. Dude, I should be rolling the red one. Yes, I should have been rolling the red one.
Just
Oh.
take it.
No, can't.
You see, one of the people who taught me to play chess is very, very good.
Not a
Um,
secret. I was taught by a very good person.
Joseph Gort.
Joseph Gort.
Yes.
Joseph Gort. I could never have won. That is fine. It is right.
No hard feelings, good games.
Good game.
Ow!
Sorry, again, that happens.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but still.
You need to control your strength. it's late. Did you want to spend the night on the couch or something before heading?
Oh, you have couch.
Mm.
It is better than sleeping on floor.
Do you need a blanket? Wait, no, it's still like 25 degrees or something.
Would you like it colder?
I'm fine.
Okay. So your random preacher in the church sermon will be fairly short sermon today. 400 years have passed, and once again it is time for a new warrior to emerge from the darkness. Throughout time, battlefields have changed, though not very much. It's like COD really, and it's just the same game with a new skin. But the prize has always remained the same. The human soul. And if you're going to be overhearing the radio that one of the bums is playing as you go to sleep, you're going to hear...
Before that, he's actually going to get a plate this time with some money on it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that was the
radio's going to be some downbeat jazz for the night, for the evening, and eventually the Raven will come on. Who knows the pain of death better? He who gasps his final breath, or those who must breathe the foul air of his decomposition? Who bears the greater burden, the cold bones of the dead man in his coffin, or the spine of the pallbearer carrying his load? No one knows this burden better than we, dear listener. We who have seen so many pass. I see you sagging, laden, and yet I have to ask, is it grief that weighs so heavily on your shoulders? Or is it that we should have, would have, could have fool's game called guilt? There was a young man with a suitcase of guilt that weighted his immortal life down. He just couldn't see. All it took to get free was to drop it and get out of town.
That was prog 5.7 of the Cold Rock Super Squad. It featured music from Deus Ex, particularly Naval Base by Dan Galopi, and Unako by Michael Vandenberg. From Doctor Who, miscellaneous music from the Daleks, presumably by the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. It held the Police Squad theme, and from the Superfly soundtrack by Curtis Mayfield, Junkie Chase. Several tracks were used from Doom, a video game. The latest one, which should have been called Doom 4. And from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade music, Scene 1, Stage 1. And from the WWE, The Undertaker's theme. Rest in peace.
Music is used as non-profit managed to enhance gameplay and is included in the archive as Audio on the Night. If you would like to be credited for your music and it is not listed here, please send a message to the channel and prog credit will be applied in the description and future audio credits. The preceding archival recording contains strong language, sexual references, adult themes, and should not have been listened to if you are under the age of 18, have a history of mental disorders, lack coping skills, or chronic inability to press stop or back buttons, find some material offensive, or easily upset, disgusted, offended by puns, or pregnant, or have no sense of